And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. This is your boy FlyIslandGuy. Welcome aboard. Before we start our flight today, I'd just like to say make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you see fit, because more engagement equals me being happier and me wanting to put out more content for you guys. So make sure to hit that like button and let's get going, folks. All right. Okay, so today we are back in Tacna, Peru, and we're going to be making our way south. Finally, out of Peru, we're going to be heading down to Bolivia. To be specific, we're going to be heading to Tarija. I believe that's how it's pronounced, Tarija, Bolivia. Flying time today is going to be 1 hour 47 minutes. It's a bit of a longer flight, and we're going to be cruising at 23,000 feet. Let's take a look at the weather. Everything is looking a-okay for this flight. I'm just going to bring this up real quick. All right, so this is the weather right now in Tarija. The wind is calm, visibility is 10 kilometers or more. You could just say it's unlimited. There are a few clouds 2,500 feet, and the temperature is 20 degrees C. Now, as you're going to realize, as you start moving further south, things are going to start getting a little bit colder. So we're just going to keep an eye on that as we move about. Outside of that, though, the weather is looking good, as I said. There are some showers in the area, but the weather report for Tarija for the past 5 hours has been pure VFR conditions, so shouldn't have too much to worry about. We are doing a non-precision approach today, so yeah, we're gonna have to be a little careful. All this airport has a VOR approach, so we're gonna have to work with that. All right, we have completed pretty much all of our checks, and I think we are ready to depart. Going to be departing runway 20, which is going to be left to right. So we have to, yeah, that's what the sign says there. Right there, 20. So we're going to be heading this way. I'm just going to double check my checklist just to make sure that we have everything covered. We've already done our before taxi checklist, so yeah, I think we're pretty much good to go, folks. All right. So, well, we have a taxi checklist as well. Let me just do that now. It's kind of gonna be tough for me to do that while I'm taxiing. So, our flight controls are free and clear. We have checked that already. Flight instruments are checked and set. Let's get our flight director on, and we will put the plane in go around mode. Yes, what else? We will set the heading bug when we get onto the runway. Electric trim has already been set. We've already done our EGPWS test, so that's why that is extinguished, and our briefing is complete. So yeah, taxi checklist is complete. So final items checklist as well. Flaps are at 15 degrees. Lights, let's just get our taxi lights on, because I pretty much always forget to turn those off. I'll turn those on, sorry. All right. And we don't need the ice protection right now. Things are good. It's actually pretty warm here. And let's set our condition level to flight idle. No warnings on the cause, so we can get out of here. Get out the way, forklift. I do want to set up my track IR. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I really haven't gotten around to it yet. That would allow us to get a little bit more smooth panning when we look around. And also, I don't even have to use the hat switch to look up. I can really just look up and I'll be able to hit those switches that I need. So I'm going to try and work on that and get that up and running. And we'll be good to go in the meantime. Alright, so just watching my taxi speed right now. Just making sure I don't get too fast. Tacna is absolutely beautiful. That was a great approach. And hopefully we get some good views here on departure. But yeah, I definitely enjoy myself flying into this airport. Very smooth, and I believe we had a pretty smooth landing as well. All right. So here we are. I just need to double check one last thing. I forgot to do this ahead of time. I'll be right back in a second, all right? Righty, folks, and we're back. One thing I did do is I got the transponder on. I don't really worry too much about the transponder right now since I'm not flying on VATSIM, and whenever I get the nerve to actually do it again, I'll get back on. But in the meantime, yeah, just putting it on because, well, that's what we normally do. All right, our altimeter is set, and we are ready to taxi into position. Let's just make sure nothing is coming. Nothing is coming. Parking brakes off. Okay. Gonna get our landing lights, strobe lights, and recognition lights on. Here we go, folks. See that limp windsock? Not much in the way of wind departing today, so the weather guards are looking down on us. All right, so what I will do is let's go ahead and just sync our heading bug. We'll go ahead and get heading ready to go on our autopilot. All right, and that is it, folks. Let's set our takeoff power and let's get out of here. Right, everything's stabilized. Takeoff power set. Release the brakes. Gonna apply a little bit of right rudder. And now a little bit of left rudder. And we'll rotate. A little bit of a bumpy takeoff there. Right, gear up. Gear did not come up. Let's try this again. Gear up. Alright, we're gonna get our flaps up. just gonna let our speed kind of catch up a little bit. All right, when we get to about 150 knots, we're gonna go ahead and enable our autopilot, and we'll go IAS mode, and let's go nav mode as well. Did not like that at all. It like tilted the nose back up, tilted the nose up, and then pushed it back down so it can get to 150 knots. But it's all settled now. And I forgot to set my nav source as well. That's why we are drifting off. Okay, that's okay. So we're still in heading mode, so we're gonna go and we're gonna turn. And we'll let the aircraft kind of get itself sorted out. Don't do that. I got a little yeah, I got a little excited with the heading bug. I should have stopped turning it. Yeah. Sorry about that. Let's give it a chance, give the heading bug a little chance to catch up. So we're just gonna make the right turn to get back onto our flight plan. It's the airport that we departed here. As you can see how quickly we've climbed up. This is a beautiful approach. I had a lot of fun coming in here. I think it was my first truly successful ILS approach in the PC-12. Alright. And still not quite there yet. So I'm going to turn just a little more. Just to kind of get us to intercept our flight plan, and we should be good from there. Yeah, I think we'll be alright. Get our nav mode on as well so it can intercept. Alright. I think things are a little more sorted out now. We've also hit 10,000 feet, so our landing lights can come off. Taxi lights can come off as well. And nav mode is now active, which is good. Alright folks, so as I always do, we're going to talk about where we're going to be heading today, because this is a brand new location for us here in South America, so we're going to have a little chat about it. And as I mentioned, that location is Tarija, Bolivia. So let's talk about Tarija, Bolivia. So this is not only a beautiful city, but it's also an important regional hub with a significant population. As of the last recorded update from my source, In January 2022, the population of Tarija is estimated to be around 250,000 people. So this makes Tarija one of the smallest cities in Bolivia in terms of population, but it's nonetheless a vibrant and culturally rich place. The population of Tarija is diverse with a mix of indigenous, mestizo, which is a term that you've heard me use before, which is mixed indigenous and European ancestry and European heritage. This blend of cultures is reflected in the city's traditions, cuisine, and local customs. So despite its relatively modest size compared to other Bolivian cities like La Paz or Santa Cruz, Tarija has a strong sense of community and a close-knit feel. And the city's manageable size makes it easy to explore on foot, and you'll find friendly locals who are proud to share their culture and heritage with visitors. Tarija's population has grown steadily over the years, fueled in part by economic opportunities in agriculture, winemaking, and tourism. And the surrounding region is known for its fertile valleys and vineyards, which contribute significantly to the local economy and attract visitors from both within Bolivia and from abroad. So the population density in Tarija is relatively low compared to larger cities, allowing for a more relaxed and laid-back lifestyle. And this, combined with the city's picturesque surroundings and pleasant climate, makes Tarija a popular destination for those seeking a tranquil escape in Bolivia. And whether you're interested in exploring the city's historic architecture, indulging in its culinary delights, or simply relaxing and enjoying its natural beauty, Tarija offers a unique experience that's enriched by its diverse population and its welcoming atmosphere. So I hope that you guys enjoyed that quick introduction to Tarija, Bolivia. We are going to continue climbing to 23,000 feet, and we have a long way to go. This is actually like a last-minute flight. Well, not last-minute flight, but it was last-minute job in OnAir, which means that it's going to be netting us some good money. It costs on average about 3,000 or 4,000 credits, or $3,000 or $4,000 per flight that we operate. So getting something that's $10,000 or above means that we kind of get some good money in the pockets. Now, if I was flying something bigger, I'd be making kind of a lot better money, considering how often I fly. Because I'm trying to save up because I want to purchase another aircraft. Because really purchasing an aircraft outright, that's really when your OnAir company starts making money, some actual money. Because the money really just goes to the operating costs, but you don't have to worry about rental and all that kind of stuff. It's just kind of pure profit coming in. So that's what I'm aiming for. I had aircraft before, and I've sold the aircraft, and now my money it's not big enough now to buy an aircraft. I could just kind of do a loan from the bank, but I think I actually still have a loan going on now, so that's probably why my money is not where it's supposed to be. Anyway, enough about my financial situation. I'll check you guys when I get back. When we get back, we'll be starting our descent into Tarija, and what I've seen is a pretty interesting approach. It's going to have us kind of flying in between the mountains, and that's why it's going to be a non-precision approach. It's a VOR approach, no ILS, no RNAV, nothing like that. So we'll see how it goes, folks. All right, it's your boy FlyIslandGuy. I'll be back. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We've started our descent into Tarija. As you can see, our approach is extra mountainous. So let's just head up to the flight deck just to kind of get a better idea of our situation. And then after that, we'll talk about our approach, and then we'll get ready for landing, folks. Right, so right now we are at 13,400 feet. We're descending down to 7,300 feet. And let's bring up Navigraph just to talk about our approach for today. which is the VOR C Runway 13 approach. Basically, we're going to kind of be coming in between the mountains, and we're going to be starting at the Kotkey waypoint, which I believe we've already passed. And we're going to come to TJ426, TJ428, and then we're going to be making a left turn to land on runway 13. And as you can see, it's about 3 nautical miles from the final approach fix, which is TJ428, to the runway. So we don't have a lot of time to play with, you know, once we kind of get down. So what I'm going to do is I am going to start slowing down now, and let me just get rid of Navigraph. Yeah, and start slowing down now, getting our speed under control. If you look, I don't know what's going on with the flight plan, but it's it's pretty weird. I can't really explain it. I think it's almost like we're going straight to the airport. So I need to stop doing that. If not, we're gonna end up kind of flying like a very weird path. Let's go back. Really, the odd thing is I don't really know. Actually, yes, I do. Let's go. Where is our flight plan? We're gonna go direct to this waypoint if we can, and we can do that. Why can't we do that? That's annoying. Alright, well, looks like we're gonna have to do this the annoying way, which is fly straight to the airport. And then we're going to be doing a lot of turning and looping. Airport is straight ahead of us. In fact, we're going to have to kind of abandon what's happening right now, and we're going to have to like do this manually. So I'm going to go autopilot off.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Yeah, because I'm not sure what happened with that. And unfortunately, the mountains don't really give us too much to work with.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
That's right. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. But it's okay. It's not a big deal. Airport is right below us. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I put in my approach and things just kind of went haywire. So I'm gonna have to wing it right now. So just gonna get my trim sorted out, especially my rudder trim. Okay. And we're just gonna have to make just as wide a turn as possible. We need to get down to 7,300 feet. We're gonna have to make sure that we avoid the mountains as we do this turn.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull.
This would be a good time to
pull up. Pull up.
All right. So we have our gear down, flaps 15. And all we're doing now is just kind of a big loop, so we can get ready for the airport. All right, got our landing and our taxi lights on. And that's the airport right there, off to our right. So let's keep our speed up. And let's try and maintain 7,300. We're about 100 below right now. All right, and we're gonna do a tight turn to get onto final. And let's hope that this works, folks. This city really is just buried. It's buried right here in the mountains. Pretty crazy. We're moving nice and slow. Have gear down. Lights are checked. Altimeter is already set. Flaps at 30. Pretty much ready to land. Here you go, folks. Salvage this landing a little bit. We are a little right of the runway.
Landing time log.
Woo. All right, once again, not my proudest landing, but we did it, folks. We are here, and we're down in one piece. Actually pretty amazing where this city is located. It's kind of blown me away a little bit. Nestled up in the mountains, the city is very high elevation. It's about 6,000 feet.
Warning, trim.
All right, so we're just taxiing back to the the terminal now, which is going to be on our right. Got to shut the yaw damper off too. Right. So we get here, we're gonna bring the just gonna stop real quick. Get our flaps up. We're gonna adjust our fuel condition level to ground idle. Right, all of our lights look good. We can close the inertial separator, don't need that anymore. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and taxi to the gate now. So, that approach was pretty messed up, unfortunately. And things didn't turn out the way that we wanted it to, but we got down safely. Alrighty. Here we are, folks. Tarija, Bolivia. I forgot that this was a third-party airport as well. I downloaded it. Alright, we're just gonna pull up here and end our flight. Alrighty. Okay, so let's get our lights off. Don't need any of these. Yeah. I think as well we'll get. Oops. Come back up here. Let's get the standby bus on. Before we shut the engine off. And engine shut off. Hit the wrong thing.
Engine off, time
Warning,
log.
essential
The flight
bus.
is finished. It has been monitored by OnAir.
There we go. Alright, folks, and that is it. Another eventful landing. Could have been a little better, but as I said, I'm not sure what happened with that approach. When I look on here, so this is our approach for VOR runway 13 Charlie. I think this is where the issue is. So it has us coming to the VOR and then kind of back out again to TJ466. Although I think this is like the procedure like after you land. Oh, sorry, after you go missed. So yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened. So now that I look at it, the approach looked fine. But for some reason, yeah, it was kind of all over the place. It was really all over the place in the GPS. So that really messes up, but it's okay. Learning experience. We got down in one piece and we are good to go. Bit of a heavy landing. Let me just see what OnAir is saying about this. Saying that the landing was smooth. Nothing felt smooth about it. But we got all of our bonuses, and yeah. Our flight time is 119 minutes, which is just short of 2 hours. So yeah, we're about 10 or 15 minutes behind schedule, but it's all good. Nothing wrong with that. We got here relatively good time and landed safely. That's all that's important. All right, so that's it, folks. We are all done. It's actually an awesome picture. I kind of like it. Screenshot. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As I said before, share this video if you see fit. And we will be leaving here and heading on to another destination in South America really soon. All right. So that's it for me, folks. I'll be back with another video sometime in the near future. Outside that, stay safe, and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.